Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm going to be playing with the most no-skill deck in the current meta. There's not much time left in the season, and as you guys can see right now, only 1 day and 22 hours left. So I'm going to try and push up with this no-skill deck in today's video. And trust me guys, this deck is so easy to use, but it's super strong as well. Okay, hopping into game number 1 right away. So let's see how we can do in today's video with this deck. But this deck, as I said before, is just, really stupid in my opinion. I've seen so many people who used to finish, for example, top, I don't know, let's say like top 1000 in the world, and to now being like top 10 in the world just because of how broken this deck is. So I'm actually going to cycle Goblinstein. I would like to try and activate the King Tower here against his Goblinstein monster. So let's go with Fisherman here right away. And I think we might actually be facing a very similar deck right here. So I think I'm going to wait a little bit for the guards to get closer. Then I'm going to put my ability here to take care of his Goblinstein, to take care of the guards, and potentially get a little bit of chip damage onto the right side tower. Okay, my cycle right now is not the best. I think I'm actually gonna rage up the right side lane. Let's, I guess, go. Should I go P.E.K.K.A? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go P.E.K.K.A like this, and then I'm just gonna go with a last second bomber here. Ghost is, I guess, gonna get quite a lot of damage because of our cycle right now, but honestly I think it's okay to already use the P.E.K.K.A on the right side to get a small push going, especially seeing that before he used quite a lot of elixir in my opinion. Let's see what he has. Looks like he did cycle back to his guard, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like this, and then probably afterwards just use arrows to try and defend this push as good as possible. Okay, he does go with his P.E.K.K.A. Let's go with the Fisherman here. Let's let the Electro Dragon lock on. Honestly, this Electro Dragon, I think in this situation, it's gonna get a little bit of damage, but it's not gonna go like an insane amount of damage. And honestly, this deck, like our deck, doesn't have that many answers against an Electro Dragon. So I think it's also a card we kind of need to how do you say, like, take the damage sometimes. Okay, let's go with the P.E.K.K.A here against the Ghost. We do need to be careful because, as I said, Electro Dragon is one of those cards which can get really annoying, really scary for this deck. But I think if we play it well, we should have a good chance. So there you go. There's the Electro Dragon. What I'm gonna do here is go Goblin Giant opposite lane, because there's no way he's gonna have enough elixir to both defend the P.E.K.K.A and at the same time the Goblin Giant. So let's go with a bomber here towards the left side as well. And this Goblin Giant should be very hard for him to stop. He needs to go with a Goblinstein here. But in this case, we're still gonna get, a lot of damage. Probably even take tower. Okay, nice. Looks like we are gonna get a lot of damage on the left side tower. Not quite tower yet, but it is gonna be close to tower down. 372 HP. Let's go with a P.E.K.K.A here towards the left side. Fisherman right side to distract the Electro Dragon. And I think, I don't know if I should go with a Goblin Giant here. Should I? Okay, I think I'm gonna first cycle arrows. Let's go arrows right now. We might even be able to catch some guards. Looks like no. Looks like instead he goes with his Electro Dragon, with his Goblinstein, and let's cycle our Goblinstein like this, making sure that we don't group up the ability, and then afterwards I'm just gonna wait for it to die. Exactly, I didn't really want to go with my ability quite yet, because we do know that he has a tornado. Okay, let's go with arrows here on defense. Let's go with a bomber here as well. We do have to be careful with this Ram Rider. Oh no, please, Ram Rider, do not take my tower. Okay, nice, it didn't take the tower. Wait a second, I think we just won. Oh my god, that was so close, guys. That was actually super close. Everything calculated, not even close, honestly. Of course, it was really close. See you guys soon with game number 2. Let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 2. I just had a match you guys didn't see. I ended up winning it because the guy disconnected. So I was like, okay, I better not include that in the video. So that's why we're up a little bit higher, and we're facing someone at 3,100 medals already. Let's see what he's gonna be playing though. Okay, looks like he goes with Electro Wizard. I'm actually gonna go with Goblin Giant same lane. I feel like that's a pretty good trade because he spent 4 elixir. We're gonna spend 6 elixir, and he's still gonna be forced to defend the Goblin Giant by quite a bit. So it looks like he goes with the Executioner. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. I'm probably gonna cycle Goblinstein opposite lane and wait and see. Okay, what is the opponent gonna do? Is he gonna go with a tornado, building, a troop, or is he just gonna take some damage with, in this case, the Goblin Giant? Okay, looks like he's just gonna take the damage. So interesting. Not sure what deck he's using, to be honest. He has a Lumberjack, Electro Wizard. Okay, I'm actually gonna rage up this. I think this is gonna be a pretty good push to rage up, because the bomber, the Dr. Stein, and everything is just gonna directly kill the Lumberjack, and it might also be able to get a little bit of damage on top of the tower there. Okay, let's go with P.E.K.K.A in the back, even though the P.E.K.K.A... Okay, let's go with guards here right away, even though the P.E.K.K.A isn't gonna be leveled up right away. Hopefully, by the time it walks closer to the bridge, or in this case gets pulled by the Fisherman, it can be a level 16 P.E.K.K.A. Okay, looks like he does go with his Fisherman. Let's go with a Rage Spell here to help the P.E.K.K.A bomber as well, just to try and DPS down the P.E.K.K.A a little bit more. Look at the right side, guys. Oh my god, I didn't even notice, but of course, the guards we used to defend his Battle Ram just dealt so much damage to his right side tower, leaving it at 920 HP already. And that's exactly what I mean about this deck. Like, sometimes it's just so easy to use. Like, I feel like, in my opinion, with this deck, you don't really need to think that much, and you can still get so much damage. In this case, get a lot of wins really easily. Okay, we are going to take a lot of damage with the Lumberjack here. It's going to pretty much take half of our tower, but I think it's okay. I think in this situation, taking the damage is totally fine. We hopefully can get something going now with get the double Goblin Giant and the P.E.K.K.A push, and then also both of them are going to be leveled up, which is, of course, even stronger. Okay, let's go with a Rage Spell here. Let's go with an Arrows offensively as well. Level 16 P.E.K.K.A is going to get a lot of value. In the meantime, the Goblin Giant on the left side is also getting so much damage. And man, just look at that, guys. Like, how is that even normal? Level 16 P.E.K.K.A just taking care of everything. I'm even speechless right now. Like, honestly, this just shouldn't be a thing, and that shouldn't be a part of Clash Royale, but it is, and I guess just take advantage of it if you are trying to improve your personal best, if you are trying to push up. I'm telling you guys, this deck just doesn't make any sense. Plus 31, I'm not sure how we are, how high we are in the world. We are gonna be at 3,100 medals ourselves as well. This was, of course, the game you guys saw. This was the game, as I said before, where the opponent disconnected, and then this is gonna be the match you just also saw. So 2-0 for you guys, 3-0 so far in total, and we're already at 239 in the world, 3,118 medals. See you guys soon with match number 3. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the next match, and man, I mean, I think you guys can already tell. I'm just out of words. Like, honestly, this deck just doesn't make any sense. And as I said before, I've seen so many people who just really weren't that good in the game get like from top 1000 finishes to, for example, top 10, top 50 in the world finishes, which is just insane to me as well. Okay, we do have to be careful. Looks like we're gonna be facing, I think this is gonna be Royal Hogs with Archer Queen, if I would have to take a guess after seeing Locke and Royal Hogs. Usually there's not really many other decks which use these cards. There you go. He has Cannon, he has Quick Cycle, Delivery, Archer Queen. I would say that this is a decent matchup if you know how to play it, but you need to be very careful because, of course, the Archer Queen and just in general, the Quick Cycle can get kind of scary. I'm actually gonna go Goblin Giant here towards the left side. I think we need to just let the P.E.K.K.A be. I think the P.E.K.K.A should be able to get one hit on... Oh no, okay, I thought it was able to get one hit on top of the Archer Queen. Unfortunately, it's not. And let's in the meantime go with guards here. Okay, I'm gonna rage up the Goblin Giant as soon as possible. And let's go with Bomber here as well to try and kill potential skeletons or just in general help a little bit with the Goblin Giant. Okay, looks like it's not able to get any value here. It's gonna go with Delivery, but the Goblin Giant still able to get a little bit of chip damage. And honestly, especially in single elixir, you're always just trying to kind of survive, try to see, okay, what can I get going? And then afterwards in double elixirs, where you most of the times against a deck like this, try to get your damage going. Okay, so we are just gonna wait a little bit here. Honestly, I don't think we should cycle anything quite yet. I don't really want to cycle P.E.K.K.A because he's just gonna go Royal Hogs opposite lane. I think this is a situation where we just, okay, in this case he goes with Earthquake. Now I think we can go with P.E.K.K.A, especially considering that there's 15 seconds until double elixir. Okay, so what is gonna be the key here? Are we gonna try and double lane pressure? Are we gonna go all like same lane? I honestly haven't really played against this matchup quite yet. So I'm not sure what's the ideal play here. I'm first gonna go Goblin Stein. It's gonna be a level 17 P.E.K.K.A, so that's nice. Let's go with a Goblin Giant here in front of the Dr. Stein. I think the P.E.K.K.A here should not be able to get anywhere close because he did end up using the Evil Eye Spirit, and I think we are gonna probably try to, okay, let's go with a Fisherman here. Let's pop an ability to try and get some damage going on top of the Archer Queen. And let's then afterwards cycle Bomber towards the left side where he might try and go with Royal Hogs. Okay, this guy's definitely playing this really well so far. Also super defensive. He only used like 1 or 2 sets of Royal Hogs, which in this case is definitely working really well for him. Let's see if we can get something going though, especially now that we're in double elixir. Like trying to build a big push from the back here. He also still has the Evil Skeleton Cycle, by the way. He didn't use them yet. So let's go with a Goblin Stein. Let's go with arrows here offensively as well. Let's go with a Bomber. And let's, of course, have the Rage Spell ready for the... okay, there you go, for the Evil Skeletons. Let's go Rage Spell right away. Let's pop the ability here as well, trying to... okay, he did end up using his Delivery, but still the ability and the P.E.K.K.A are still alive. Goblin Giant on the left side is forcing out a lot of Elixir, but man, this is definitely a really rough matchup, as you're seeing right now. He is able to... okay, let's go with guards. Oh, I was expecting him to go Royal Hogs. Looks like he doesn't. Looks like instead he just cycles on Ice Spirit. He goes with Locke. Is he gonna go Royal Hogs now? No, not even. Okay, this guy's playing this super passive, which is definitely, as I said before, working out really well for him. But I'm surprised with how passive he's been playing. Okay, let's go with arrows here. Let's then go with a Rage Spell as well. And let's go with a Bomber. Okay, hopefully we can get something going. Nice. The skeletons, I think, should die. There you go. Bomber is able to take care of the skeletons. And let's go with P.E.K.K.A here towards the left side lane. We need to be careful with a set of Royal Hogs though, because I feel like at any point This guy might try to go with Royal Hogs, or is he just gonna full defend and spell cycle us? Okay, looks like he might just full defend and Earthquake cycle. I'm not sure if we can break through, maybe in triple elixir, but so far in double elixir, in single elixir, this has been extremely difficult for us. So let's see, let's go with arrows here offensively. Let's go with a rage spell here as well, raging up everything. Let's go with bomber towards the right side, and let's go with a set of guards here as well. Okay, another set of arrows here, nice. Let's go with a rage spell to try and kill the Archer Queen, very nice. Oh my god, this is looking really good. This is looking really good, guys, and I think we finally break through the defense. Okay, we do have to be careful because our cycle right now actually against the Royal Hogs is not the best. Let's go with the evil P.E.K.K.A here. Let's go with guards as well. Oh my god, is this gonna be enough though? He's gonna get a lot of damage. We need to go Goblin Stein now. Let's go with arrows here offensively as well. Let's go with a bomber. And let's rage up this push right away. Okay, we need to try... Okay, I think he already got the damage. Like, I think damage-wise, he's just gonna... Yeah, exactly. He's just gonna spell cycle us. Let's go with a bomber, but nah, it's not gonna be enough. Man, we were so close. This is honestly such a difficult matchup. If they play it well, they have a super solid defense. Unfortunately, it was not enough to break through. We were so close. Imagine if the Goblin Giant there with the bomber would have gotten a little bit of extra damage. Then we probably would have been able to spell cycle him. In this case, our only spells are arrows and rage. So unfortunately, we couldn't get a lot of damage where we needed like 400 something damage. So anyways, really nice try. Well played to the opponent for sure. I would like to try and push up a little bit more. So see you guys soon with the next match. Okay guys, hopping into the next match, we're up against this guy called Rainbow Socks. Let's give him a good luck and let's see what he's gonna be running. I think it's gonna be important to always try and cycle towards the P.E.K.K.A when having, for example, okay, looks like he cycles skeletons, looks like he goes with Electro Spirit and a lock as well. So what is this gonna be? Is this gonna be like maybe Expo, maybe... Oh, looks like it's gonna be Hawk Rider actually. Okay, let's go with a Fisherman. I'm not sure if the Fisherman or if the Hawk Rider is still gonna activate the King Tower because we do have the P.E.K.K.A there. Exactly, the P.E.K.K.A is gonna shoot it, is gonna just one-shot it right away, especially considering that it's a level 16 P.E.K.K.A. So, okay, unfortunately no King Tower activation. Probably should have just used the Fisherman a little bit higher to avoid the what's it called, the Hawk Rider to hit the tower. Let's see how he's gonna defend this though. Okay, looks like he goes with a cannon, looks like he goes with Electro Spirit. Is he gonna be able to cycle back to something to block the cannon? Looks like he does go with a Goblin Giant here. Okay, let's go with a bomber up high to try and DPS down this Goblin Stein as soon as possible. And I'm probably just gonna cycle. I think I'm gonna go Goblin Giant here in the back. Hopefully we can get a level 16, exactly a level 16 Goblin Giant going towards the left side. Okay, so interesting matchup for sure. I feel like the Firecracker can definitely get annoying because he will be able to cycle the Firecracker very quickly, where of course we cannot really cycle it that quickly. So let's go with a rage spell here. Ooh, not the best rage spell, but I hope, I was about to say that I hope the Goblin Giant is still able to take care of the evil skeletons, which of course is able to, and that's actually game changing. And let's in the meantime cycle a Goblin Stein here. Okay, looks like he goes with his own Goblin Stein. I think I'm just gonna go P.E.K.K.A same lane in the back. We do need to be very careful because I believe he now has the evil Firecracker in cycle. Exactly, there's the evil Firecracker. So let's just go arrows right away as soon as we see the evil Firecracker. I think in this situation it's always important to just, if you have the arrows available, get rid of the Firecracker as soon as possible, because if not it's gonna get a lot of damage. So let's actually go Fisherman here up high trying to pull the Goblin Stein. Is he gonna activate his ability? No, looks like it's not. And in the meantime we can go with a Goblin Giant here as well. Okay, looking pretty solid. Let's go with a rage spell to kill the skeletons, to try and take care of the cannon as soon as possible. And let's go with arrows here. Okay, definitely really solid defense by him. Goblin Giant is still quite healthy though, so that's good for us. And let's see if we can maybe get a bit of damage. But looks like so far he is doing a really good job at defending. Let's in the meantime go with a P.E.K.K.A on the back, and let's have the Fisherman ready in case he goes Hawk Rider. If he goes Hawk Rider opposite lane, definitely gonna try and activate the King Tower. If he goes same lane, I think I'm just gonna go with a Fisherman a little bit higher this time. Okay, let's go with a Fisherman up high to try and take care of his Firecracker. Let's go with a Goblin Giant here up high as well. And man, this deck sometimes just feels so, how do you say, like stupid. In my opinion, with this deck, you don't always have to think that much. Let's have the Rage Spell ready. I believe he already cycled 2 Evil Skeletons. We do need to be careful, with the Evil Skeletons of course. But I think we should be fine. In the meantime, I'm gonna go with another P.E.K.K.A in the back right here. Okay, let's see. Let's go with a Bomber up high. Let's go with a Fisherman here to try and snipe his, what's it called, Dr. Stein. And let's in the meantime, okay, let's go, I think with a Goblin Giant at the bridge. Let's go with arrows. Did I just miss the Firecracker? I think I just missed the Firecracker. There's no way, guys. Okay, playing a no-skill deck also makes me a worse player. I just missed the easiest arrows of my life. Let's go with a Rage Spell here, though, to try and take care of his, okay, he's definitely gonna go Hawk Rider, right? Yeah, he's definitely gonna go Hawk Rider here. Let's go Fisherman like this. Let's go guards up high. Hopefully we activate the King Tower. Yeah, we finally activate the King Tower thanks to the Firecracker. Okay, I'm not playing that good right now, but overall situation is still winnable for us, and I feel like especially in triple elixir, we might still have a chance of beating him here. The annoying thing is that we're not really able to keep up with the cycle he has with the firecrackers. He might try to go with a firecracker up high, so let's go with a bomber. Let's have the arrows ready exactly for the evil firecracker, just to make sure we don't take any unnecessary damage. And let's then, I think, go with a Goblin Stein here in front of the Goblin Giant. Okay, let's go with a Rage Spell to try and take care of his Goblin Stein. Finally, let's go with an ability here to hopefully get our Goblin Giant to the tower. And he does have the evil skeletons available right now, which are gonna get a ton of value. Man, his quick cycle is just destroying us right now. Like, so far in both the matches, well, this is the last match was the first match we lose, and this might be the second match we're gonna lose. The quick cycle decks are just destroying us at this point. Okay, let's go with another Goblin Giant here at the bridge. Let's see if we can. Okay, let's go with arrows here right away, and let's have the bomber ready. Let's go with a Rage Spell here as well. Can we finally get to the tower? We have double Goblin Giant there. Please tell me that this is gonna be enough. Okay, nice. Oh my god, this guy's doing such a good job at defending. Okay, let's go with an ability here to take care of those evil skeletons. Let's go with another Goblin Giant here at the bridge. Can we finally get to the tower? Man, this is such a difficult matchup, but I think we might be finally breaking through here in triple elixir. Okay, nice. Goblin Giant is gonna make it to the tower, and I think we are gonna get enough damage, exactly enough damage to secure the victory. Wow, okay, let's give him a good game. Super well played to the opponent. Honestly, he did a great job at always cycling those firecrackers really quickly, so we cannot always have the arrows available. And just in general, also getting a lot of value from his Goblin Stein, quick cycle, evil skeletons. Man, it's so hard to beat those decks, but I was able to finally break through his defense in triple elixir, and so far doing very, very well, pushing up a lot. We started today's video at 3024 medals. Right now we're already at 3115 medals. Let's see if we can get one more victory. Okay guys, finally found the last opponent for today's video. Let's give him a good luck and let's see what he's gonna be running. Looks like he does start off with an Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit could be a lot of stuff, but most of the times it's gonna be a cycle deck. So it looks like indeed it is going to be cycle. He goes with Ice Spirit, he goes with skeletons, and there you go, Royal Hogs. Okay, can we get the revenge, guys? That's the real question of today's video. We lost. The only loss in today's video has been against the Royal Hogs deck. Can we get the revenge right here in game number, I don't even know what game we are. I think it's like game number 4, number 5. I'm not sure, to be honest. Okay, let's, I think, just go with Goblin Giant here, same lane. P.E.K.K.A.'s gonna be tanking for it. We can probably get arrows going here afterwards, and let's then afterwards maybe rage up everything as well. Okay, nice, looking pretty decent. P.E.K.K.A. is gonna go down to the Archqueen, but the Goblin Giant level 16 should be able to lock onto the tower for quite a lot of damage. I was debating, should I go Rage Spell, should I not go Rage Spell? I think here it's yeah, better to just leave it like that and then afterwards prepare for the defense, because he might be coming with his Royal Hogs sometime soon. Okay, let's have the Goblin Stein ready here. Definitely gonna be necessary to not take too much damage with the Archqueen, and let's have the Bomber ready in case he goes with the Royal Hogs. And the good thing about going Goblin Stein here is that we're gonna force out the cannon yeah, defensively. Okay, so far definitely a better start than the last match. I remember, not the last match, but the last time we faced this matchup. I remember that time we didn't really have a lot of damage in single elixir. It was like super hard to break through his defense. And then once we got to triple elixir, we almost took his tower, but it wasn't quite enough. I think that's how that match went. So let's go with a P.E.K.K.A. here towards the left side. P.E.K.K.A.'s gonna get leveled up to level 16, so that's definitely gonna be very nice for us. And let's afterwards, I guess, have the Goblin Giant ready as well. Okay, looks like he does go with the Evil Ice Spirit. I think I'm gonna have the Bomber ready first towards the right side, and then I'm just gonna go with a Goblin Giant here at the bridge, and let's rage up everything as well. Okay, nice. Let's see. He does go with his Archqueen. Let's have the arrows ready. He also goes with his delivery. I think the P.E.K.K.A. should be able to take care at least of the delivery, and let's go with arrows here. Okay, decent arrows to damage everything. He does go with his Royal Hogs. Let's go with guards. Let's go with a Bomber. And ooh, this is not going to be easy, guys, because that's going to be a lot of damage. And the bad thing about this matchup is that his Royal Hogs is just guaranteed so much damage. Like, it's just always going to be so much damage for him, and it's so hard for us to actually stop them, like, without taking any damage. So let's see if we can get something going, but we don't have much time left. Only 28 seconds left in the match, and I think he might try to soon just go with another set of Royal Hogs, or even just spell cycle at this point. Okay, let's go with P.E.K.K.A. here to his left, so let's go with a Goblin Giant as well. Let's go with arrows here for sure to take care of the cannon. Let's go with a Bomber up high, and let's rage up everything here as well. Okay, let's rage spell right now. Goblin Giant, I think, should be able to take care of the cannon. Is it gonna get a lot of damage on the tower though? Let's go with Goblin Stein here. The skeleton should die. Okay, that's good for us. Let's go with the Goblin Giant here at the bridge, and let's then afterwards go with arrows as soon as we can. Nice, the Goblin Stein made it to the tower. It is gonna die to the lock though. Let's go with a Bomber here as well, and let's rage up the skeletons as soon as we can. Okay, but look at that, guys. He just has delivery. He has such a quick cycle. Cycling back to cannon as well. Can we get a Goblin Giant going here? That's the only thing which he would kind of struggle against right now, knowing that the cannon is out of cycle, but he once again has such a quick cycle. So unfortunately, I think we are going to lose once again. This matchup is just a little bit too difficult. We already saw it in the last match as well. This time we are putting up a pretty good fight. It's just not going to be enough, guys. Okay, let's go with the Goblin Stein here. P.E.K.K.A is unfortunately being targeted right now. Let's go with arrows offensively, and let's, I guess, go with an ability here to try and take care of the cannon, to try and take care of everything. But yeah, you guys are seeing it right now. It's just so hard to break through. I think this matchup might actually be one of the hardest, if not the hardest matchup for this deck, just because of the fact that he cycles so quick and it's so hard to break through. The cannon quick cycle, delivery. At this point, I'm just gonna let him take the tower, or even if I didn't let him take the tower, he would have taken it anyways with the earthquake. So unfortunately, we are gonna lose twice in today's video, but you guys saw it. If we are not facing Royal Hogs, this deck works super well. Unfortunately, a minus 31 in the last match, but anyways, really fun video. And this deck, I'm telling you guys, is super easy to use and super easy to push up with as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.